So I'm gonna go ahead and get this video started. This video is on being passion driven. I say this because when you're driven by your passion as opposed to money, you have more of an effort and more of a desire to get it done and get it completed. I spent my 20s chasing money, and now I've decided to spend my 30s chasing my passion because chasing money left me unfulfilled. Some may not know that back in 2009, I chose Exxon over going to nursing school. And at the time it made sense. Financially, I was gonna be on at a nice place. That was 10 years ago, so I was 22, about to turn 23 when I started at Exxon. No, I started at Exxon 4 days after my 23rd birthday. And it was a journey. It was an experience. Looking back, do I regret my decision? Yes and no. No, because I'm thankful for the blessings that I was able to acquire during that time. I was able to purchase my first house. I drove whatever vehicle I wanted to drive. I took whatever trip I wanted to take. I bought anything that I wanted to buy. I had a nice pension set up. Like, I did a lot during that time. So for that reason, I'm thankful for it. But do I wish I would have went on to nursing school instead? Yeah. Looking back on it, I think that life would have taken me a different way. I would have been a lot more happy, a lot more fulfilled, because I had a plan. I had a full plan on what I was gonna do and what direction I was gonna take. I was actually a psychology major when I decided to switch over to nursing, because a lot of the girls that were in my class, I realized, were nursing majors. And so when I initially went to college, and my major was biology pre-med. But at the school that I was at, honey, they put a lot of pressure on us. And being a new freshman, it was just a lot. So I changed after that first semester. I changed over to psychology. 3 universities later, I decided I wanted to go to nursing school. But what I had always heard and was always told is that the medical terminology was so difficult. So before making the full decision, I was like, well, I'm gonna go to school for medical assistant just to see how bad it is. And if I can do it, just to see that portion of it. Went to medical assistant school, made straight A's throughout the entire course. Got to my last day of class and was getting ready to go. I had to go turn in my last project, and then I was gonna start my externship the next day. The last day of class, I got the call and got the offer from Exxon. My teacher was like, well, you just wasted your time. And at that time, you know, I was just so focused on doing that. But my initial plan, when I decided to do it, I was going to go on to nursing school. I knew what type of nurse I wanted to be, what area I wanted to work in. I had this whole plan, how I was going to start my business, what my business was going to be, all of that. Went to Exxon and got sidetracked, got thrown off. Plans changed, what I wanted, everything just changed course. And now I'm in a position to where I'm starting over. I'm completely starting over. So many people ask me, you gonna really leave Exxon? You gonna really walk away? Yeah. Because I wasn't fulfilled there. The money was good, but it did nothing for me. I was not fulfilled. I was not happy. I was actually depressed for a long time. And it wasn't the job, it was the people. So a lot of times we ask God for certain things, and He's gonna bless us with them. And He blessed me with that position, but to actually see, I went through hell. I really went through hell for that. So He made it so uncomfortable to where I was like, you know, I got to do what it is that I want. I got to pursue my dreams. This was not my ultimate goal. Even when I went to Exxon, I went to Exxon with plans of financing my first business. And getting there and enjoying the money and blowing the money, I still fell off with that. I fell behind. I didn't do it. I did start something, but it wasn't what I was completely, well, it was what I was completely passionate about, but I didn't know the complete direction of it. And I allowed other people to put in their input on what it should be. That's another thing I want to tell you. When you know what it is that you want to do, you know what your goal is, you know what your intentions are, don't allow anyone to sidetrack you and take you away from that. Stay focused on just that because it's yours. God didn't give them your vision, so they won't understand. And giving people bits and pieces, they try to figure it like, that don't make sense. But in my mind, I had the full blueprint. I had the full blueprint of what I was doing, and I allowed others and what they were saying to sidetrack me. And at that time, I didn't have the understanding and the clarity to know that those weren't the people to listen to. Because a person with an employee mindset would never understand the mindset of an employer. So, fast forward to where I am now. And I'm so big on, I'll tell anyone, do what makes you happy. Figure out what it is that makes you happy and what it is that you need to do to get you there. Don't be so bent and so stuck on the money. Now, I'm not saying don't get in this position to pay your bills. If you have bills and you have financial responsibilities, then make sure that all of that is taken care of and that you're in a position to do that. But don't take on a position that's going to stop you or hinder you from moving forward. You're going to get caught up in the money. You're going to get lost in the money. And then you're going to notice that years have passed by and you're nowhere closer to achieving your own goals. So with me, yes, I do have a job now, but I do something that I like doing, that I enjoy doing. It pays the bills. I don't want your promotions. I don't want your overtime. I don't want any of that. I just want to get my check every other Friday so I can stay focused on my goals. I don't even want enough. It's at a point to where it's not enough to cover all my bills. So that gives me the push that I need to continue to do what it is that I need to do in other areas of my life. In the areas that I am passionate about, I got to continue to go hard in those areas so that I can completely pay my bills and there not be an issue. So I would never tell anyone not to get a job while following your dream or following your passion, because your passion may not be to be a business owner. But, honestly, to live, you do need multiple streams of income. But at the end of the day, unless you're in a job that you truly, truly, truly love, reevaluate. Reevaluate what it is that makes you happy. Is it this job or is it the money? And if it's the money, how long is that going to fuel you before you just finally burn out and give up? Take some time to think about it. Allow your passion to drive you. I promise you, when you are operating in your passion and on your purpose, you have this newfound energy that you never thought you'll have. You'll be up at 3, 4 in the morning, writing down ideas within this passion and this purpose. And you'll be okay with that because it fuels you, because you're happy with doing it. You're excited to do it. You're eager to do it. Nothing to deter you from that. So with this, I just want to say, with my story, I just want you to know that it's okay to allow your passion to drive you. It'll all make sense in the end. So thank you all for tuning in. And I am Jasmine, the founder of She's Living. It is a platform to motivate, inspire, and empower women to live and not just exist. So it's time to determine what that is for you. What makes you feel like you're living and not just existing. Y'all be blessed.